Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about the composition and design choices that I made for my website, morning or late night, and reflecting on my learning experience throughout the semester. Starting with this template, I chose a clean and modern Wix design with a simple navigation bar here and large welcoming images. My intended audience is mostly students and general readers who are curious about productivity and lifestyle habits. I wanted this site to feel open, easy to read, and a little casual, but still professional somehow. This template allowed me to keep the focus on the content without overwhelming visitor with too many design elements. I just want to keep it clean. So for organizations, I broke the website into three main sections. The homepage, this one, introduce the essential questions. That is, are you a morning or not person? Then I create two separate page, one for the benefits of morning people, and the other for night owls. The purpose of this structure helps users to know exactly where they are and what to expect. I also use short paragraph. Let, let's move it here. I also use short paragraph and headings like this one um, to find key points and make it more engaging. So moving into the mode of communications, linguistically, when I adapted my writing style to a more conversational and easy to scan instead of long academic paragraph like this one. I shortened it a lot instead of having like a very long paragraph that it would be tiresome for a person to look at or even read. um, that's for linguistic. That's what I did. uh, for visual, I chose images that match the mood of each sections, like bright sunshine pictures for morning people and for morning people, and for like night people I chose like probably darker themes, like this one that has a bedroom, so it would make it more appeal to night owls. So these visual weren't just for decorations. The purpose is that they help reinforce the feeling and lifestyle associated with each type. So for the entirety of the website, I didn't use any sound or audio. I made this decision because my goal was to keep the experience simple and peaceful. Adding music or voice over might have been distracting instead of being helpful. For gestural design, I add basic interactions like hover effects in the homepage and clickable images like this one that takes you to a different site, so you don't have to always target the title here. Uh, these small animations is to make the website feel more dynamic and responsive, and it helps to encourage possibly the readers and visitor to the website. And spatially, I pay close attention to the layout. I used plenty of white spaces like this one around text and images to make the site feel more open and not cluttered. Important information like definition and key point was placed near the top of the page to catch attention right away. Now, reflect on my learning experience across the semester. I mean, like at the beginning, my idea of writing for an audience was very narrow. I was mostly thinking about teachers reading my work. Through recomposition essay into website, I learned that writing for real world audiences means being much more clearer, more engaging, and more visually aware. People don't want to dig through long text online. They just simply want information that's easy to find and enjoyable to read. That's what I learned. Some additional skill that I developed include summarizing complex idea without losing their meaning, and structuring content visually, and balancing writing with design to create a full experience rather than just a document. I also become much more aware of how design choices like headings, images, and spacing can impact people experience on my work. And in terms of challenges, one of the biggest was learning how to condense my writing. It was hard at first to cut long explanation and trust that short, clear sentences would be sufficient. Another challenge was designing for both desktop and mobile readers, making sure my website looked good on different screen size. Looking at my final website, I'm most proud of how clean and accessible it feels. The structure, the writing, and the visuals all work together to make a smooth experience for the reader. Finally, thinking about the future, I believe the skill I learned here will help me in both academic and professional settings. Whether I'm making digital portfolios, marketing materials, or even business proposal, I now know how to think about audience, purpose, and mediums, and how to adapt my message to fit the situations. So yeah, thank you for listening to me.